Right. All right, easy, bro. Welcome to a new daily recap. Been a while. It's actually been 2 days. I didn't do a recap. I already deleted all my markings because we don't need them. And I have so much energy. I feel good. I'm happy. Let's go. Let's dive into this because this is very interesting. And I like this even better because my forecast, I may watch that forecast. I know it's a bad forecast, but it's good in the way that how I look at the charts, just one thing at a time, just studying everything and just mumbling to yourself. It's shit. It's shit to watch someone else do it, but it's good to do it yourself. Trust me. Try it. Just do a mumble session with yourself where you just start, you talk, and you just watch, you do some other stuff in between, and then you watch again and you see some stuff happening. And you're like, all right, this can happen, that can happen. So for instance, over here we got a nice 1 hour. The monsoon. Although this lag has not that much liquidity, it's very interesting. So what happened today? Let's start on the daily because I actually need to eat my markings. I need to make new markings for this. This is still a bit messy until we break. No, I'm gonna just gonna leave that here. I just like it. It's just nice. So we took up previous daily low over here. We had our previous daily high, previous daily low, previous daily high. Straight to the 50-minute to clear it up. So yeah, our previous daily high. Well, that's nice because we can see our early sellers in Asia already. They're on the 5-minute, don't on this one, but you can see it over here. So we just took the high, Asia high. Let me make this a little bit less. Oops. There you go. Why is it so slow lately? It's annoying me. On the top center, and we took that. Take that off. That. And that's where our first early sellers come from. So just in general, I can see liquidity grab and I can see a move down. I don't even look further. I don't look back. Just I can see the previous daily highs taken. Well, I look at this area and I see that you just look for early sellers or early buyers, early sellers, essentially an inducement just before close to your liquidity area. So we can see the liquidity taken, and this is my early sellers. We also know that this is inside Asia, so you don't look for shorts before that. And this is where people get tricked. So that's very nice as well. People that try to short before Asia high being taken, even though Asia lows take or previous daily highs taken, um, there's no early sellers yet. You could class this as your early sellers, but this was yesterday's price action, and as you can see, it's just over here this break. So only this break, but nothing. Why is it? Oh, I forgot to switch it. So, but nothing else. So yeah, that's not major enough. Now this is a good low because we can see that we slowed down before taking that high, inducing sellers coming up, inducing more sellers by actually breaking bearish. And then you can see that price slowed down over here. People might have tried to sell here. Why? Because we can see over here we got that bearish break. Um, I'm not gonna think I'm just gonna mainly gonna keep it. No, I'm gonna go to DXY in a minute, but not. And then we can see people try to sell there and they just got wrecked. This is a reason now for me to wait for Frankfurt Open. You can also see we create perfect equal. So why would you try to sell there? It's just dumb. Don't do that. That would have been me. I'm scrolling so much, bro. All right, so we got that. And now let's make it cleaner. Come on, load. There you go. Now let's zoom out a minute and let's look at the candle formations. Let's go. So we get the 4 hour. This is what we have for London. So we come above here. We can actually see that turnaround. So this is great. This is interesting. Huge wick to the upside. Come above here to the downside. 1 hour. We can probably see a break. Yeah. So we got the turnaround. Essentially got a bullish break followed by a bearish break. Into the 50-minute. Yeah. This is where shorts came from on the 1 minute yesterday. You can check that out yourself. I already did that. Nice short there. Now looking at the 1 hour candles. Yeah, so strong turnaround. It came below. Then we mitigated something here. No, we didn't. So this is confusing for me, but there what came along from long there. I don't know if there's a long. Didn't watch that because it's after hours. Need to watch that. Asia high being formed, Asia low. It's not really a liquidity point, so we don't need to like expect it to be taken. If it was like this one, or maybe this one, even this one would have been the best one, then we could have seen a potential deeper retracement or that being taken, inducing more sellers into the market, and then continuation up. Now we took previous daily highs, we took Asia highs, so we can look for 1 minute sells. Why can we look for 1 minute sells as well? We have a 1 hour supply zone here, and if we go to the 50-minute, there's a 50-minute now as well. No, there isn't, but essentially this 50-minute lag. We got a nice 50-minute POI sitting over here, but I want to take the fair value gap and see if we tap above that. That would be nice, or even tap into that. But if we tap above, we know there's a 50-minute POI. Oh, yeah. So we came quite far. This was yesterday, so we can remove. Oh, we can remove that. We tap into this one and even come above that. We create equals over here, so it's tricky to sell. We know that we are in a 50%. In the 50%, so we can take that off. And we can actually mark these equals. Yeah, so it's a bit tricky. Liquidity. Then we got our 50-minute break actually. We don't need one. We got a 5-minute one over here. We got more 5-minute breaks over here. And then we got our 5-minute supply zone. There you go. And we got our entry short, and then we go break even after, or we reduce. This is a reduced loss, I think. 37, 27, 5-1. So there's like no break here. However, we got a break here. So this is where we reduce. Use. Now I want to go to the 1 minute and see if what's still left. Because we can see that there's some areas above here, but that's all mitigated. So we put our stops over here. And then move down and continuation up. Okay, yeah. And then news comes in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Let's focus on London again. So that's reduce stop loss trade. Bit tricky though with the equals above here. And my forecast was price coming into that just below this and continue up. So and that exactly happened. Let's go. Good forecast. Good forecast. Unmatched stuff. Got a bullish break over here as well on the green level. So I'm not gonna mark that on right now because we have merging structures. So I'm not really interested in that. Um, sorry, my foot was itching. No, I wouldn't look for longs here because there's no like really structure to go off. Essentially short from here, short from here. But we can look if there's a long because we can see that there's this 50-minute demand zone, which is not the cleanest. Because essentially, oh, actually we create equals. We have this bullish leg. That's our most recent leg. We tap into the discount of that. We tap into a 50-minute POI sitting over here. We got a demand zone over there. A more intricate one, but a valid one nonetheless. So that's our decisional one. This demand decisional. Oh, this is yeah, like that. So summary. And then we tap into that. And do we get a 5-minute market shift over here? No, but we do get a 1-minute market shift. Yeah, but that's ugly. There's a confirmation-based trade, end of London. So there's one over here. Then we come below here. It's a bit messy price action. Essentially, we know that there's news coming later, so that's why it's ranging. We don't really create that London swing we want to see. It's a bit ranging. Essentially, this is our London swing. A bit early, but yeah, I don't know. It's not what you want to have. For that short though, if we look at the candles, you see that wick, that turnaround, impulsive candles down, so that's all good, all in our favor. Thing is that we don't close with candles below here, just wicks. Same on the 5-minute, and what the fuck? And only in the 1-minute, I think. 2-minute. So 3-minute and above is all wick closures. Not, it's valid, but like this leg doesn't have any real internal range liquidity, and this is not like a 5-minute break. This is like a 15-minute one. So you want to see strong break there. It doesn't happen. Price continues up. news. So we got a news low over here. Interesting. Mark that on for later. Um, that's our new lag, so we can actually stop this. No, I like to see this. So this is a previous daily high. We can actually see how it took this. That's good. I like that. Push down. The way it took it is indicating that we're gonna go down. So there are probably some short entries for here. This is just perfect. I don't know, it's just clean. Where does now we zoom out because we want to know where we are. There you go. We are inside the, well, you think it was a 1 hour. Fuck. Yeah, so 1 hour demand supply. Mhm. 4 hour, want to see 1 hour shift. We got that over there, so you could enter here. So if you trade high time frame, we tap into 4 hour supply zone. We get essentially get that 1 hour market shift over here. Bit late though, so you can maybe take that one. Let's get 1, 2, 3, and then you can like this is your high time frame trade. So be something around here. Right, you see the risk to reward sucks. Work in this one, by the way, as I said. And except for that, it's so itchy. Oh, my phone's charging. Good. So then we took previous weekly highs. I got distracted again. Really need to put my phone aside. I'm so easily distracted lately. Need to get into the solid workflow again. Previous daily high taken, previous weekly highs taken. There's no trades in New York, that's for sure. You won't look for longs here. You would look for shorts here. So you get, oh, there's actually short. Oh, that's not like that good. You got your 1 minute market shift over here. Wrong. So previous weekly highs taken. Early sellers, we get a low that led to this high. Bit tricky one. But you can class that as your early sellers. Then you take this area as your demand, our supply. Move it from the block. You can actually take is from the fair value gap, I think, but we just stick to the rules. Let's see what's better. 28, so 18. Yeah, that's all right. Quite a large stop though. 8.6, and that's another trade. I wouldn't trade this after the news, after all that, and FOMC in the evening. I wouldn't trade it, but yeah. So that's it. There's not much to New York. Where the long trades, yeah, no, maybe this long here. Confirmation base, take that liquidity, bullish break, and then long from this POI over here. Well, other than that, I wouldn't say there's anything good. The short was most valid trade in my opinion, but you have the equals above. The long is a bit tricky and ugly in terms of structure and liquidity. The long is good in terms of liquidity, but structure wise, it's previous week daily high taken, Asia high taken, previous daily low still intact, Asia low still intact. No, not really. Well, that's basically it. So, all right, peace out.